In a land where time moves with the rhythm of the drum and the whispers of the wind carry secrets of old, there came a season when the rain fell not once, but twice. This is the tale of love tested by fate, of hearts separated by pride, and of a storm that brought not only water from the sky, but truth from the soul. Gather close, for this is the story of the rain that fell twice. Amani was born under a storm. The village elders called it an omen. Thunder rolled across the sky for days, but not a single drop fell. When she took her first breath, the wind stilled. Her mother named her Amani, meaning peace, hoping to silence the storm. Years later, Amani had become the village's unspoken flame, too beautiful to approach, too quiet to ignore. She sang to the moon every night, a haunting melody in a language no one taught her. Her voice was said to make hyenas whimper and lions pause mid-hunt. Then came Ndoto, the hunter from the east. He rode into the village on a grey stallion, wrapped in a lion's pelt and carrying a bow made from elephant tusk. He spoke little, but his eyes carried the sadness of someone who had lost more than he remembered. Amani met him by the baobab tree, where she was fetching water. Their eyes locked, and just like when she was born, the wind stopped. Ndoto's presence stirred the village. Girls offered him roasted yams and beaded bracelets. Warriors challenged him to wrestling matches he always won with a single, smooth movement. But he never looked at anyone, not until Amani sang again. That night, he followed her voice into the forest and found her at the riverbank, singing to her reflection. He asked, "Where did you learn that song?" She looked up. "I didn't. It's been in me since birth." He knelt beside her. "That song, my mother used to sing it. She died before I turned 10. A silence passed between them, not the awkward kind, but the kind that holds truth. They began to meet in secret, beneath the marula trees, sharing stories of dreams and pain. Ndoto told her he was searching for something, or someone, that he had lost in the fire that killed his family. And Amani? She was searching too, for a life beyond prophecy. They fell in love the way leaves fall during drought, desperately, hungrily, knowing it could only end in breaking. When the first rains finally came after 3 dry seasons, the earth rejoiced, but the village elder, Mzibaraka, stood in the storm with tears in his eyes. "The rain falls twice when the old soul returns," he whispered. Ndoto, drenched, froze. That phrase. He remembered a lullaby. He remembered fire. He remembered being carried from a burning hut by a woman with eyes like Amani's. Mzibaraka gathered the elders. "Amani is the daughter of the rain," he declared, "and Ndoto, he is the son of flame. If they stay together, they will awaken the rift." The rift, the old fault that split the land centuries ago. It was a legend, but legends, in their land, had teeth. The elders demanded the lovers be separated. "If you stay," Mzi said, "the ground will crack and the past will rise." Amani and Ndoto met one last time, at the river, where it had all begun. "Do you believe them?" she asked. "I believe in you," he replied. She smiled, but her eyes betrayed her fear. "Then let us run." They fled that night, toward the mountains where the rift bled into the sky. But the ground groaned beneath their feet. The rain began again, a storm like the one from her birth and from his loss. The earth split, the river turned red. When the village woke, there was silence. The baobab tree had split in two. The marula forest had vanished. The river changed course, flowing west, then south. But from the cliffs above, a shepherd saw 2 figures silhouetted against the rising sun, holding hands. Amani and Ndoto had crossed the fault line and were never seen again. Yet, every time the rain falls twice in a season, the village hears a song, a melody by the river, soft and ancient, sung by 2 voices. One like flame, one like wind. Some say they became spirits. Others say they live beyond the rift, in a land where no prophecy holds power. But one thing is certain: the rain never lied, and neither did their love. And so, the rain that fell twice washed away more than dust. It cleansed hearts burdened by silence and pain. From the ashes of misunderstanding, bloomed a love deeper than the river and stronger than the mountain wind. If this story touched your heart, dear listener, do not let it end here. Like, share, and subscribe so that the next tale finds you in good time. Until we meet again, under the rain or under the stars, stay blessed.